Perfect. In the interest of building all members' business skills, a different member each week is charged with presenting on a topic of their choosing in our 3-minute business growth segment. Misty, are you about to
It's me.
reveal? Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
me today.
The member for this week is the wonderful Misty Henkel.
As I'm doing things, I'm going, actually, it's me. All right. Today, here's my educational tip for today, right? So every week at Business at Breakfast, we have somebody appointed to do up to a 3-minute business growth section. Here it is. Always be prepared. So this is business-wise, always be prepared, but I'm going to tell you the checkpoints of where you really need to be prepared. One is always have a business tip just up your sleeve. I'm sure that we've all got them. I know that I do it here at Business at Breakfast all the time. I never prepare someone in advance, very rarely. And I just pull someone out of the crowd and say, okay, your turn. And they deliver a great tip every time. And so always be prepared for business tips. It's a chance to shine and to say some really cool stuff and to help out. But also it's just more than anything, it's your chance to shine in front of the crowd. Other things to be prepared for is if you come out to a networking group, chances are you'll be asked to speak at some point. So have a bio. If you come out networking, you'll get the opportunity to speak on podcasts. People will call for others to speak on podcasts. Might be that you get interviewed. Somebody wants to call you for a YouTube channel. Always be prepared by having a bio. It's about 4 lines that says great things about you written in the third person. So I'll put it like this, right? If Jennifer Fiedler had a podcast or a YouTube channel, and she said, Misty, I want to interview you, right? I write my 4 lines as if Jennifer's talking about me. Here's the secret to doing a 4-line bio that you can use for everything without worrying, is it relevant to this audience? Talk about what you're doing currently now moving forward. What happened before, well, great, doesn't help you as much as right now moving forward because it becomes relevant all the time. Right? So things like this, where you're from. So Misty Henkel from Queensland, Australia, what you're doing now. She's a sales trainer. She's the greatest sales trainer in the planet across the world. She helps hundreds of people, right? And so it's from now moving forward. What I did in the past may have been a sales trainer and a salesman and all these other things. Well, lovely, doesn't help you moving forward. So get them to say great things about you moving forward. So 4 lines written in the third person, so they're saying great things about you. It sounds like a testimonial from the person who's talking about you, and make the last line, who you are, is easily found at. This is what I've discovered from being interviewed on so many things, is when you're interviewed on podcasts and YouTube channels, the person who's interviewing you always says, oh, and where can we find you? Right at the end of your interview. So get them to tell everybody that in your bio, and they'll still ask you that by the end. Because when it comes to advertising, tell them. You can't say it too many times. They're going to Google for you. Tell them where to Google. Have a headshot available. When you send off a bio, send off the headshot. When you send the bio, don't do it as a Word document or a PDF. Just do the 4 lines straight into an email so they can copy and paste it easily. When it goes into other things like attachments, sometimes that attachment, when you copy and paste it, the formatting is awful. And if they go to paste it, say, into a YouTube thing and they have to reformat it, they pretty much hate you by the time they're finished spending 15 minutes wishing they had to just retype the whole thing. So just leave it in the body of the email. And the other really major thing leading into the end of the year for next year is make sure you have a signature block in your emails. The easiest way to advertise yourself is through, without any effort, and since you're sending an email anyway, is through your signature block. The most basic of signature blocks become your name, your business name, answering that question, IMA. Mine's sales trainer, author, speaker. Helen's would be nutrimetics consultant. So something really simple, right? Jennifer would be probably LA film producer, confidence coach, and author. So really easy, make it easy for people to understand. And then phone number and email address. That's the most basic of signature blocks. And then, of course, you can have the other things like websites, YouTube channels, any sales links. So a sales signature block, an extension underneath, but the most basic needs to go in there. And make sure it's everywhere. So it goes into your emails, it goes into the reply emails, it goes into your phone, it goes into any tablets that you write from. If you have a signature block that says sent from iPhone and you don't sell iPhones, you're advertising the wrong thing. So there you go. They're my 4 tips for being prepared.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Misty.
They're awesome.